Hello, and welcome back for our next episode. Uh, our warrior is getting close to level 12. I think we're going to go back out to the Everfrost Tundra and hunt more of the snow leopards and the orcs. Continue on that at least till we get to level 12. Still have not found any of the medium-sized cat pelts that I wanted for making studded leather. Um, but we'll go back out there and try to find some more. So I will see you when we get out there. Alright, here we are approaching the tundra. And the time is actually 5 a.m. game time. So that's good. It'll be turning light, getting light. It's starting to already. I see a snow leopard. That's a green con, but I guess we could go for it. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to get more arrows when I was back in Hollis. We'll just have to pull them like this for now. That was my fault, my mistake. So last time when I was playing, I somehow I forgot I had the microphone turned off. I thought it was on and recording, but it wasn't for a lot of that video. So sorry about that. I thought about maybe even going back and doing like a sort of commentary over it, but I decided against it. I figure not many people will watch it anyway, but uh, it's just there. You don't have to listen to me talk if you want to watch it. Kind of have lost count. I think this is video number 15 in this series. Which I didn't know that we would make it this far. Maybe it will all end today. But hopefully not. I just want to remind myself that I need to be careful. Don't take any risks. Just make some nice boring videos. That's the way to not die. Still no cat pelts. It's probably been, gosh, I don't know, maybe almost 2 weeks since I've played this character. Haven't really been playing much at all. Kind of, I guess, just been busy with real life stuff. And that's fine because I'm just going at my own pace here. I'm not in some guild that is trying to raid or catch raid bosses or anything like that. So I can just play when I want and not play when I'm busy with something else. And it works out. The only downside is you all have to wait longer for me to post a new video. Yeah, these guys are, a lot of them are green now. Ooh, might get two. So I think I'll fight them, they're both green cons. I just got one, good. Yes, kind of slow experience here. I feel like once I get to level 12, I'm definitely going to be too high to be fighting these guys. And at that point, at level 12, maybe I'll just go back to Black Burrow. I know a lot of the gnolls there will be green cons to me, but some of them, maybe like the burly gnolls and the guardsmen, would be blue. Some of the snakes might even still be blue at 12. But getting those gnoll fangs to turn in, probably get another couple of levels there doing that. I don't know what I'll do after that. Probably come back here at 15 and maybe hunt the mammoth calves. And also, if you go further out into the tundra, there are orc mountaineers that are a little bit higher level. Those would probably be good at around level 15, I'm guessing. I can't remember what level they are. Who do we get? Low quality. Not what we needed. Alright, I'm down to about half of my life, so I'm going to go sit a little closer to the guards and rest back up to full health. And I will be right back. I'm healed mostly up. Keep looking for snow leopards. Primarily. Seeing a lot of snow leopards out at least. Just not getting what we need from them. But at least we're getting a little experience. Alright, I think we will rest again after that one. Getting close to the next level, maybe half a bubble to go, or a hair more. Hoping to get it on this episode. I think we can, unless something weird happens. There's a druid charm fighting these mammoths, charming them and making them fight each other. We will stay away from that action. These Snowwork troopers are pretty good for the money. Talked about that before. If you get 2 of their bracers, you can turn those in for a quest. Give you a piece of leather armor you can sell for 1 to 2 plat. They also drop these stackable items that sell for almost 5 gold each. There we go. These are the ones for 5 gold each, and there's the bracer. Debating if I should try to fight one more thing or rest and get my health back up. I don't see anything right here I really want to fight that's super convenient, so I'm just gonna go back and get back to full health, and by then hopefully there will be something else around. Alright. So far, so good. Let's go rest. Probably 1 kill away from level 12. But we need to get some more hit points before we fight again. I'm gonna go attack this orc. I think I just heard my wife getting home. I might have to stop here in a minute. If I pause the recording during this fight, it's just because she's come up to talk. See, this guy has an axe. Pretty sure these are just rusty weapons on these troopers. Alright, there's level 12. Yeah, just a rusty axe. Alright, that puts us up to, what is that, 380 max hit points. Nice, nice. Okay. I'm gonna actually heal up and take a break for a few minutes. And we'll be back to finish this episode. I think a day or two later since I was last recording this. Keep on going. Level 12, but I'm thinking maybe I will... Yeah, he's still a blue con out here. So we'll fight a few more of these. If anything, just to fill up my inventory space before I go back. Make this trip more worth it. It's also 5 a.m. game time, so we will have some daylight. Now that we're level 12, we might start getting some more skill ups here. Yep, dodge just went up. I'll be hitting taunt also to get that up. A critical hit. I think that's the first of those I've seen. Maybe those start at level 12. Couldn't remember. Parry's going up. One-handed slash is going up. This is a green con snow leopard. Fight him. So when you're, as a warrior, when you start being able to get those critical hits, if you're low on health, then they will land as crippling blows instead, which do even more damage. So I know some people might try to keep their warrior's health low enough so that they're in that range to always be getting crippling blows. And then you're able to use bandages to get your health back up. I don't know how often we'll be doing that. As a permadeath character, I don't really want to be low on health like that. High quality cat belt. Oh, that polar bear attacked me. Okay. We'll fight him. Maybe get a little experience. Oh, he's actually a blue con. Wow. I thought all of these would probably be green cons by now. That's fine. We will take that experience, and who knows, maybe he'll have a medium quality belt for us. Low quality. Let's see. Yeah. Kind of in the area where I could go and rest, but I feel like I could take at least one of those. Oh, there's a leopard. We'll go for him instead. now that we're a level higher, we're getting less experience for these. But as we improve our offense and defense and weapon skill and whatnot, we should be able to kill them a little bit faster as well. Yeah, maybe I'll stay out here a little longer. I was thinking a lot of these would be green to me now, but yeah, really, I think they're still okay. It seems like. Definitely rest after this fight. Yeah, plus being able to do those critical hits helps some too. Wish I'd remembered to bring some arrows. Down 2 bubbles of health, but this is just a green con and pretty convenient being right there, so we will fight him. Shouldn't be any problem. Yeah, he's going down pretty fast. Yeah, you know, if we did move to Blackborough, we could work on getting our patches of null fur, get a magic weapon, fight the wisps, get some good money that way, and then we could use that to work blacksmithing up a little more and get a really good weapon, or at least a better weapon. Good quality. for the green con one. There was one that con blue. I think we could probably take him. But we'll play it safe. Probably rest after this one. I know the experience for these green cons is virtually nothing. More of just fighting them to hopefully get a medium quality pelt. But they give you a tiny bit of experience, so at least it's something. Nope, no pelt. Another green con one. Yeah, might as well fight him, I guess. Since he's right here. Definitely rest after this fight. Okay, so we're in our Berserker Frenzy. If we get a crit now, it will actually be a crippling blow. There we go, crippling blow, 22 damage. Low quality. We could try to, I guess, keep it so we're getting the crippling blows. I think we'd need to stay below half health to do that. It makes fighting a little more efficient, but also more risky. I don't think we'll do that. I think we'll just rest back up to full health. I guess some of these guys are finally becoming green cons. Getting close to having a full bubble into the level, that's not too bad. I think especially for how safe this is, I feel like this is really safe. here if we need them. And we can pretty easily pull them right up here where we don't get ads. Not gonna have trains like you might in Blackborough. Another green con work. I was thinking I would be making a good two-handed weapon with blacksmithing pretty soon. And then I could catch up on my two-handed slashing skill once I do that. I don't know if it'd be worth using the tarnished two-handed sword I have. I believe that that tarnished two-handed sword's damage to delay ratio is actually worse than this one-handed sword I'm using right now. Plus I get to use a shield with this one since it's one-handed. May not be worth using the two-handed one. The only reason I would use it would be to get skill ups with it. Kills would be slower, I'd be taking a little more damage. I think I'll just wait to make my own two-handed weapon. And then use that to get the skill ups with two-handed slashing. I'm gonna try to make the halberd. I think it's got the best damage delay ratio. It's the slowest, so skill ups will be a little more slow coming with it. Then, if I chose something like a two-handed sword. But I'll be doing more damage and killing faster with the, if I make a halberd. Some good loot from him. Anyone around? No leopard. It's gonna be a long run back. Let's go for it. That wasn't too bad. Didn't have to dodge anything on my way back. If you run sort of like diagonally, you run a little bit faster than just running straight. And also, whenever you jump, it moves you forward a little bit more. And I think the combination of those was just enough to stay a tiny bit ahead of this leopard for most of that run back. If I'd been running just straight, he would have called up to me. They could run a little faster than me. But by running diagonally and jumping, he only got one attack on me for that long run back. There's an iceberg. Looks like this. I guess that's a druid probably who has iceberg charm. And is killing mammoths. I don't know, I think iceberg's pretty high level. If you're high enough to charm him, I don't think you're getting experience for the mammoths. So I'm not sure what that druid is doing. I don't know, maybe he does get experience for the mammoths. I thought iceberg was pretty high level. I don't know, maybe he's only 35 or so. This is a blue con orc. Fighting all those green things, you know, I don't know, I've killed like, what, 5 green cons in a row. I mean, you can definitely see that its experience has moved up some. I'll have to rest after this fight. Yeah, so those the green cons, they don't give you much, but it'll add up. It'll make some difference. And then they don't do too much damage, so you can usually just keep going and kill several of them in a row before you have to take a break. Just make sure I don't see anything that might be worth fighting. I don't think so. I'm gonna go get my health back. I was trying to look up any equipment I could get that would give me some sort of night vision. The best thing I could see was a ring that drops from like a level 30 goblin in the dungeon. So it'll be a while before I can try to get that. I think we're just gonna have to go with using a light source until we could possibly try to get that for infravision. There may be something easier to get, but if there is, I don't know what it is. Maybe someone who watches this video will know. Ruined cat pelt. Yeah, it's pretty hard to see out here at night. There's some sort of lights glowing up there on that hill. I don't know, maybe there's a body up there that I hid the corpse of, or someone could be sitting invisible, maybe. Here's a blue con woolly mammoth. I'm at over 80% health. Let's give him a shot. Should be able to take him if he's a blue con. I think we're gonna get him. Here comes my wife. I might have to pause it. pause the recording, that is. Nah, I think she's doing something else. I only lost about 1 bubble of health to that mammoth. That's not bad. Mammoth meat. Iceberg's after somebody. I'm trying to charm him again. I think I'm going to heal back up. Let's see what we can find. It's still dark. Snork. Sounded like I said snork. Snork, snork. Snow orc. Snow orc. Snow orc trooper. It's fun when you can get the critical hits. It just makes it a little more interesting getting to see those big hits. You're like, yeah. Starting to get daylight again. This is a green con snow leopard. Should be easy to beat. I feel like this video is probably about long enough. I think I'll maybe end this one and start the next one. But I'll keep playing. Might take like a 5 or 10 minute break. But not gonna run back to town right now. Still have plenty of room in my inventory left. Giant spider. I'm a little low on health, but these guys don't roam over this way too often. So maybe I'll go for them just for fun. Fight a little close to the guards just in case we need to run. Poisoned. It's a weak poison. That's a little stronger than the feeble poison that the very weak spiders can give you. Oh man, I'm gonna run. I don't like this. Not with being poisoned. I don't want to get low health and then die from my poison being out. Oh gosh, that guy's killing the guards too. Ugh, that's not good. Okay, so... Alright, this got exciting all of a sudden. Maybe we will be running back. Too fatigued to jump. Let's make sure we go the right way and don't get lost. Run at that angle. Yeah, if I had lost much more health, I would be running slow. And that would be bad. Yeah, that's one thing about that spot there. The guards, they do get camped sometimes. And you'll expect them to be there and they won't be. So I should not have fought that spider. That was a bad idea. Here's the ramp. I think we're gonna make it. Don't wanna say anything before we get up here, but I think we're going to make it. Alright, that got very dangerous very fast. Yeah, that was definitely a mistake. They killed him. Good. Yeah, just, yeah, I need to be at full health when attacking. Yeah, lesson learned there. All right. Well, since we're back here, I guess I will sell my stuff and go in and turn in these bracers. So I will pause recording while I run in, and then we'll see what we get from the bracers. Okay, here we are at Sindel, and I'm going to give her 2 of these Wrath Orc wristbands. And we got a large rawhide tunic. And we can sell that to her for 1 plat, 2 gold. Alright, I'm gonna sell the rest of my stuff and take like a 10 or 15 minute break. But I'll end this session here, and then when I start up again, that will be our next video in this series. Alright, thanks for watching. Got a little intense there at the end, but we were able to make it to safety. And I will see you in the next video.